He's gone and done it. He's dropped his second track from his album Magic Man, and it is, of course, Jackson Wang. I reacted to below, so I've attached it to this video, and I'd love you to give it its support as well. He's an exceptional artist. He really is. He is the Chinese singer and producer Jackson Wang, and this is his fiery new single from the album. What he says about it is this: it really set the precedent for the narrative of the album and where it needed to go in sound. We were working on many records, he said, before this one, but we were struggling to find a clear direction. Cruel is like a manifestation of the environments and hurdles we had to overcome at the time. And every time we felt we were getting close, something slipped past us, and it all felt so far away. Once Cruel came into our hands, it all made sense for us. It was like a beautiful mental breakdown, he concluded. But he added, Cruel's grunge and raw sound is exactly the perfect representation of the distorted and warped story that I'm trying to unfold. It's the opus to a wild yet beautiful symphony. Now, I just want to say it's translated into over 30 languages. Do hit the translation button and find your language. Don't miss out. It does come with lyrics, English lyrics. So let's sit back, and I won't be any cruel to you anymore by talking through this, and the description of and his musical links, as always, are in the description attached to this video as well. So take it away, Jackson Wang. Looking forward to this, truly am, with Cruel. So that's from Magic Man, the second track. Congratulations everybody involved with that. That is epic on an epic scale, both production, both all the dancing, the choreography. I know Jackson was involved with that, and he set the blueprint for what he wanted it to be. And I can understand if you were trying to achieve a grunge effect in your album, that this would have been the song that would have, like a snake, gotten through all the other tracks and led you to produce a bit of magic. And Magic Man is aptly named because you are magic, Jackson. You are absolutely phenomenal to watch. That was just incredible. It was like watching a video game stroke one of those Netflix series from China, and it's just incredible amount of work involved, and we take it for granted because we only watch it for 2 or 3 minutes. But straight to the lyrics now. Let's get going, because I'm looking forward to finding out what the lyrics are about as well. I have to say it was excellent, really good. Verse 1, I'm coming back to you and I hope you don't mind that I'm wasting your time. I know you want me too, even though you're not mine. You got that look in your eyes. So we've got, you know, depictions here of characters. We've got the girl that he's seeking to have, and you've got all the other girls that comes into his lives that gives him attention, but he sucks them dry. You know, the way that the fire, it's almost like the energy and the passion from these people are just, they're all around him, and he's just sucking them and using them and throwing them aside. It doesn't set his soul on fire. So everything around him is bleak. I think it represents his passions. I think the grunginess of the music is all about the slow, methodical process of trying to find somebody that will bring sunshine into his life, that he'll be sitting on a beach with, having cocktails and enjoying the light of where his future's going to go with somebody that he loves. But at the moment he's not quite there, because the pre-chorus says, come on, tell me where you're at. When you're back, I won't keep you up. Take a nap, a little gasoline and a match. In other words, you know, wake up, I'm here, he's saying. And it's like drinking gasoline, and it'll set us on fire, our passion, once we meet and you realize how much I like you and how much I want you. So he continues with the chorus, oh, just like it better when it's cold. Ooh, 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 ooh. So it's like the cold feeling. She's representing that glint in her eyes. Now, if she was representing somebody, this is the point I'm going to make in the video, of not having a fire in her eyes, I don't think he would have a passion. She's making him do all the work and jump all the obstacles. Remember when she fired the stones at him, she raised them and then fired them at him. That's all the obstacles that he has to jump and get over to try and get anywhere near her. But yet her eyes are on fire. And I thought that was very symbolic. In other words, she does like him, but she's making him go through so much emotionally, jump over mountains for her. She's one of those women that, you want me? Prove it to me. Because the bridge says of the lyrics, this ain't what you want, this is what you need. Wake up in the morning, know just what you need. So he's trying to get through the message. You're doing this to me, you're torturing me. We're living in this darkness where our two souls can meet, and like the gasoline and match, there would be an almighty fire of passion. But you put me through all of this by ignoring me and closing me and shutting me down, and I live in a dark world of emotions because of it. But I know what you need. And the point I was making before is in the eyes, when she's lit, I feel that she does like him, but he has to prove it to her. And a lot of guys have to do that with women today. I'm just saying that. Verse 2, I'm coming back to you. So I really hope that you don't mind. I know you want me to, even though you're not mine. You got that look in your eyes. So hence the glow in the eyes. He knows it's a challenge. It's an effort. It's going to take him, it's going to break him mentally and physically. Once your mental goes, the physical goes. But he's coming back for the challenge. He's ready. He was rejected obviously the first time round, hence the environment is all black. He's come into her black world that she's created, and he's trying to just say to her, I will come back and I will take your soul, and your soul will go with me. Because we see that at the very end of the video, don't we, where all the smoke and he goes away, but then he comes back at the end of the video to put the arm around her and say, I'm not gone. You've broken me, yes, you've broken my heart, but physically, no, I'm coming back. I'm up for this fight. But that's at the end, and before we get there, he sees that look in the eyes, which I keep saying is very symbolic and significant in the video. Even though it's dark and everything's on fire, it's like that is representative of what she's done to him, the world he's living in mentally. He just cannot get out of this dark cloud situation because he's so in love with her. And then he says at the end, can you remember when I crossed it? Put the sweat up in this mosh pit. Think I'm done up to this. Don't you stop me. Don't want to see you throw a fit. So he's put the challenge up to her. You can be as angry as you, not as angry. You can be as challenging. That's the word I was looking for. As you want. You can put up all these obstacles, throw things at me. And I think the stones, he's mentioned she's cold. It's the dark, gloomy effect of the video. But also the rejection of the other women, the dancers that surrounded him, and he sucked the fire out of everybody around him, and he just disposed of them. But he said, can you remember when I crossed it? In other words, can you remember when obviously there was a bit of passion? Put up the sweat in a mosh pit. So they had a heated moment. That's why he's not giving up, because he knows there's something there. And think I'm done up in this. Don't you stop me. In other words, if she tries this time around to stop him from following through, he knows what she's like. He knows what obstacles are coming his way. He knows what he has to do. And he says, don't want to see you throw a fit. In other words, she's cool, collected. She's in control, so she thinks. But when she loses it, and when we all lose our temper, we don't think about what we say, what we do. We just act in the moment of craziness. They've had that craziness. And he says, I don't want to see you throw a fit. In other words, he wants her to react to him, not through craziness or a moment, but he wants her to react. How can I put this? From going cold to being a warm, and for him to feel humanized again, that it was meaningful. It was more than just a passionate moment. And then he goes out, ooh, ooh, and then he puts the hand around her and comes back to smoke. But this time it all goes black, because he's taken her soul and with him, and he's not letting go until he wins the fight. So that's my challenge. That was Jackson Wang's challenge. And I think the significance of the title of the song is you've got to be cruel to be kind. She's being cruel, putting him through this, but at the same time there's everything to live for. If she succumbs to his wants, desires and needs, you know, and I think that's an abbreviation of you've got to be cruel to be kind in this life. And even though it's cruel for him, he knows if he wins the fight, his future is perfect. And sometimes it's and a person is worth fighting for, trust me. So that's my comments, and that's my outside of the box look at Cruel, the second single from Magic Man. Looking forward to the third Jackson Wang, really am. Thank you to the fans that got on to me and said, would I react? I've done it. So don't forget to press the like button, comment, and please subscribe to my ever-growing new channel. I look forward to your company. All my videos are in Chinese, just to let you know that, and English. Take care for now. Bye-bye.